My dear students, today we shall discuss the MCQ question papers of corporate accounting of today exam. The first question is, in which of the following ways the balance in the security premium account cannot be used as per section 52 of the Companies Act 2013? Actually, there are four answers given: for issuing fully paid up bonuses, for writing of revaluation loss on non-current assets, for writing of discount on issue of shares, for providing on premium of redemption of redeemable preference shares. Actually, B is the correct answer, for writing of revaluation loss on current assets. That is the correct answer. Please make note of it. B is the correct answer. Actually, the security premium account cannot be used for writing of revaluation loss on current assets. The question number 2. The capital work in progress should be shown under dash in the balance sheet. Actually, it is whether it is a liability or asset or it is a current asset. You have to decide. The capital work in progress should be shown under capital work in progress. It is still under construction. Hence, it is a non-current assets. So, non-current asset is the correct answer. Please make note of it. A is the correct answer. Non-current asset is the correct answer. And then cash flow statement begins with, actually there are three activities: operating activities, investing activities and financing activities. Actually, it has to be starting from operating activities. So, it begins with operating activities is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Please make note of it. Operating activity. And then question number 4. Which of the following is the principle of insurance? Insurance, actually the principle of indemnity is the principle of insurance. And then another thing is insurable interest. And then one more thing, principle of uberima fide, I mean utmost in good faith. So for this question, even though the principle of indemnity is a correct answer, all of the above is the exact answer. So question number 4, all of the D is the correct answer. Please make note of it. D is the correct answer. All of the above. And then question number 5. Partly paid up preference shares can be redeemed. Partly paid up preference shares can be paid after permission from the company law board, after making them fully paid up, and then after passing a special resolution, after the permissions from the board of directors. The answer is actually it must be made up as a fully paid up. Then only we can redeemed, it can be redeemed. So, after making them fully paid up, that is the correct answer. Please make note of it. B is the correct answer. So, please make note of it. And then use of work of another auditor is guided by, that is standard of auditing, that is 600 is the correct answer. So, SA 600 is the correct answer. Please make note of it. SA 600. And then permanent audit file does not contain a record of study and evaluation of the internal control system. B. Significant audit observation of early areas. C. Copies of management letters. D. Analysis of significant ratios and trends. Sometimes it may be the correct answer. D is the correct answer. Analysis of the significant ratios. But as per your book, it is stated that copies of management letters, because the auditor need not file the copies of management letters. C is the correct answer. So, permanent audit file does not contain, as per your book. C is the correct answer. Please make note of it. C. Copies of management letters. The test checking reduces the power of auditors, expenses of auditor, works of an auditor and the liability of an auditor. Actually, test check will enable the auditor to reduce the work. So, work of an auditor, it reduces the work of an auditor is the correct answer. Please make note of it. Work of an auditor, that is the correct answer. And then NEFRA consists of which of the following? Actually, it consists accounting standard committee also, auditing standard committee also, enforcement committee. So, all of the above is the correct answer. Please, D is the correct answer. And then cost records are to be maintained as per the form CRA1. That is the correct answer. So, A is the correct answer. Please make note of it. A is the correct answer. CRA1 form. And then audit report contains details of facts, details of frauds, expression of opinion, expression of suggestion. Suggestion may be, but expression of opinion is the accurate answer. So C is the correct answer. Please make note of it. C is the correct answer. And then question number, which of the following is not an assertion with respect to revenue and expenditure? Actually, assertion with respect of the revenue expenditure, that is cut off. Which is, but here it is asked, which is not an assertion with respect to the revenue and expenditure, that is existent is the correct answer. Please make note of it. A is the correct answer. And then secretarial audit is covered under section dash of the Companies Act. So 204, section 204 of the Companies Act, that is the correct answer. Please make note of it. As per sub rule 2 of rule 9, the format shall be in the form MR3 to be issued by the company secretary in practice. So answer 204 is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Please make note of it. And then according to the Central Cooperative Society Act, dash of the profits of the cooperative society should be transferred to the reserve fund before distribution of the dividend or payment of the bonus to its members. That is 25% is the correct answer. Please make note of it. B is the correct answer. Make note of it. And then dash refers to the process of conducting audit of a single organization by more than one auditor. That is A. Joint audit, cost audit, internal audit, continuous audit. Joint audit is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Please make note of it. A. So that's all.